Hello and welcome to another video. So today we are checking out an unlimited Vengeance Blood list. Vengeance Blood is not super popular, but still reasonably prevalent, surprisingly. This is not any kind of a crazy Vengeance Blood list for unlimited. This is just a pretty standard one that I saw floating around and I thought I'd give a go. This one obviously focuses mostly on pulling off some decent storm damage, while of course taking advantage of Vengeance and mass summons, destruction, and just doing a little bit of everything to try and get the job done, which is not the worst idea. Overall, Blood and Unlimited isn't the best overall deck right now. It is still pretty good, and I've got to say that the Darkfist Battlists in Unlimited are doing fairly well, and that's actually something we'll be covering in next video, as we're going to have back-to-back Blood, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So we'll get right into it and check this deck out. So the couple of matches we're actually going to look at today are both against Blood. That's pretty normal right now, it seems. I had trouble finding much else as far as games went. I just think it's that time of the day where Blood players seem to be on. Sometimes that happens where the decks just shift and you see a day of just crazy weird things, but that is Shadowverse for you. So we are starting off not too bad here. Dark Air Jammer, Urias, well, all pretty decent cards.
For now.
Build is actually cool. This actually really does throw back to the original Vengeance style decks. Basically, the Entrancing Blow is the only super new card other than Azazel or Azrael or whatever, as he's the only other really new addition. At least off the top of my head. This deck does do quite a nice job of keeping itself alive, surviving, and just kind of trying to chip in some damage. Again, while not being some of the top meta decks for Unlimited, this is a more of a tier 3, tier 2-ish style of deck. Definitely, so. I don't expect the world of it, but it's a fun little one. And getting the cards out really does feel good. So that's a little bit of an awkward situation. I didn't really have many plays outside of Belf to go with, since she's the only one that can really take this out and actually give me something. Otherwise it would just be wasting cards at that point. Fortunately, with an Evo and having that 4-drop gold in our hand, it should be pretty set as far as removal goes for the next turn. It does mean we miss out on a chance for Vera, but Vera might not be really necessary, although this is just straight up better. Drawing the Urias off the top there, getting an Evo on it, that's pretty much a free trade here. Plus the, of course, free Evo, so why not? Also got the Ward, which worked out nicely. Getting around this Mask of Black Death, though, that's going to be a little trickier. If we want to go for maximum damage, we do need to get around it. We have got the Razory Claw, which is a good play. I don't really have a lot else as far as craziness goes. So Blade can actually take out the Vera, and also remove the 2-2 if that's the play I want to go for, which probably is, considering I can Razory Face to remove their 3-drop there. Even if it puts me in a little bit of a risky position, I mean, getting that 5 damage in was way too crucial. And that was a little rough, but it did cost them the whole turn, even if they could have went for 7 damage to face. And of course our Dark General is just going to close it for 6, so no real issue for us, that's for sure. So coming up next, we are going up against, of course, another BloodCraft, as I mentioned at the start of the video.
Time to get started.
The one we went up against was another Vengeance Blood list a minute ago, which are, like I said, reasonably common. Vengeance Blood and Dark Feast are the two most common variants of Blood in Unlimited that I've noticed. And not surprising, since they're the two most viable at this point, I think. So this one being Disciple of Lust most likely leads me to believe this is the Dark Feast variant, since there aren't many variants that want to run Disciple of Lust. There are actually quite a few sub-variants of those two archetypes, though, that run just small changes to the decks. For example, I run my Dark Feast Battlist without Disciple, since I just find that she's good but not perfect for what I want to use her for a lot of the time now. But they're doing really well. They got a quite nice opening hand here, being able to go for the optimal line of play to get out, of course, Florus. I think Florus sounds much nicer.
This
so we can go for our own Spiderweb Imp. Really, that's it. We can't go for anything else here. Just gotta hope they don't have some crazy draws. Prisoner Pain, not really a problem. Now we do need a good way to get rid of this 5-2, and the best thing we've got in hand is the Imperial Blade. Being able to, of course, remove both of these followers effectively, drops us down into Vengeance, and sets us up nicely for something like Dark Air Gemma next turn.
Love for the sake of the world.
And Omen of Lust, really good play from our opponent. Along with Blood-Fed Flowerbed. I really do love Blood-Fed Flowerbed. It's such a good card for any kind of Dark Force backlist.
Embrace me.
So with just 12 health, I couldn't really come up with any kind of way to deal with this. The best option I had here was to go for the Dark Air Gemma and get Vera out. I suspected that my odds of getting Vera were reasonable, so definitely taking that to my advantage and hoping that they couldn't clear it to go for lethal.
Bring them thunder.
And looking at this, they wouldn't have quite been able to get there. They can't quite get over this Vera. You need 6 attack to get over a full statted Vera without having straight up removal. And that is going to cost them the game. Although I did make this error here, which kind of sucked for me. I could have literally just went for my Dark General with an Evo and won the game straight off that. Completely missed that during this gameplay, which was unfortunate. So I ended up delaying another turn, which definitely could have cost us the game there. It was a very, very close one for that sense. So other than that though, really nice game. So Vengeance Blood is definitely bringing back some memories with some of these older cards that we don't see a lot anymore, like Belf and of course Imperial Blade, even though that is a one-of. Azazel's really good actually. They're actually equally good as far as things go most of the time. Normally I would prefer Azazel because of course his stackable, non-stackable 3 damage effect is really good for locking out roaches and things like that. Otherwise, quite fun. Definitely worth giving a shot if you've already got the cards to make it. Otherwise, I'd probably hold on and try and make something a little more solid. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. You'll find the deck list in the description below. Until next time, guys, see ya.